Welcome to this presentation on SOX compliance and controls essentials. If you're interested in finance, governance, or risk management, this session will provide valuable insights into why SOX compliance matters, how internal controls underpin reliability, and what best practices look like in today's business landscape. We'll break down the essentials in a clear, approachable way, expanding on core concepts and helping you feel confident in your understanding of SOX. Here's a quick overview of what we'll cover today. We'll start by introducing SOX compliance, then walk through its key sections. Next, we'll discuss the crucial role of internal controls and how to document and test these measures effectively. You'll learn about audit requirements, the impact of technology, and some best practices for ensuring ongoing compliance. With this agenda, you'll come away with a well-rounded understanding, from foundational concepts to practical applications. Let's start with the basics. Why does SOX matter for financial integrity? The Sarbanes-Oxley Act, often shortened to SOX, was enacted in 2002. Its main purpose is to improve corporate transparency and safeguard investors from fraudulent financial activities by ensuring the accuracy and reliability of public disclosures. SOX compliance is not optional for U.S. public companies. It's a legal requirement. The Act mandates tough standards. Companies must establish robust internal controls, promote transparency, and ensure senior executives take responsibility for their financial reporting. Ignoring SOX can have severe consequences, ranging from hefty fines to a loss of stakeholder trust. Now, let's move on to the major requirements of SOX and how they shape the compliance landscape. SOX has had a profound global impact, encouraging transparency and continuous improvement among companies worldwide. As a result, many countries have adopted similar standards for financial reporting and controls. The law also raises accountability, especially through Section 802, which sets criminal penalties for tampering with financial records. This keeps management honest and ensures accuracy in reporting. Let's touch on some main sections. Section 302 asks executives to certify the accuracy of financial reports. Section 404 requires management to maintain and evaluate internal controls, and Section 409 ensures companies quickly disclose significant changes in financial condition. Together, these requirements create a framework that encourages accountability and transparency for organizations. Next, we'll see how internal controls fit into the SOX puzzle. At the heart of SOX compliance is the concept of internal controls. These are systems and processes designed to safeguard accuracy and reliability in financial information. Let's break down a few key aspects. A structure. Organizations must design, implement, and carefully document procedures to catch errors and prevent fraud. Controls may include separating duties among staff, setting up fraud detection measures, and maintaining rigorous records. A verification. Regular testing is essential. Management and auditors need to verify that these controls are effective and promptly address any weaknesses. The authorization. By limiting access and requiring authorization for transactions, companies put additional layers of protection around sensitive resources. Documentation. Clear and complete paperwork, such as policies, flowcharts, and process narratives, creates a solid audit trail, making it easy to review compliance and pass external audits. Effective internal controls are not just a regulatory requirement. They're a cornerstone of trust in financial reporting. Next, let's explore how we validate these controls through documentation and testing. Reliable SOX programs start with rigorous documentation and ongoing control validation. Oversight management uses reporting and dashboard tools to oversee documentation and monitor test results. This creates transparency and allows for quick insights, especially important for audit readiness. Control testing. This process involves regularly sampling and walking through controls to ensure they're working as expected. It's important to swiftly address any exceptions or issues discovered in testing. The process mapping. Detailed documentation should identify all control activities, assign owners, highlight risks, and provide evidence for audits. Technology can make updates and retrieval easier and more consistent. Remember, robust documentation and continuous testing are vital for maintaining the reliability and integrity of a company's financial controls. Now, Let's see how these elements affect management and auditor responsibilities. SOX compliance places critical responsibilities on both management and external auditors. A management certification. Senior executives must officially confirm that their internal controls are well-designed and effective, and that financial statements are accurate. External audit review. Independent auditors then conduct reviews, test key controls, and analyze both documentation and financial accuracy. Their job is to flag exceptions and non-compliance risks. The audit/approval. Finally, management must address any audit findings, close gaps swiftly, and keep stakeholders and regulators informed with timely updates. This partnership between internal teams and external auditors creates a rigorous, repeatable process to keep organizations compliant and transparent. Let's move on to the impact technology is having on SOX compliance. Digital tools are rapidly transforming the world of SOX compliance. The integration. Connected controls offer visibility and adaptability, making it easier to manage compliance even across remote and distributed teams. A cybersecurity. Modern controls help organizations respond to new digital threats. Regular audits confirm that technology systems support compliance and protect data integrity. The analytics platforms. Large-scale data analysis helps identify anomalies in transactions and enables quicker, more accurate control testing. Automation tools. Streamlining documentation, approvals, and evidence tracking with automated workflows cuts down on manual labor and reduces errors. Real-time monitoring and fast responses to control exceptions are now possible thanks to systems integration. Ultimately, technology makes SOX programs more efficient, cost-effective, and auditor-ready in today's fast-moving environment. As we wrap up, let's review some best practices and actionable takeaways. Let's close with some essential best practices for sustaining SOX compliance. A technology leverage. Stay proactive by regularly reviewing controls, workflows, and emerging risks so your organization can quickly adapt to regulatory changes. The continuous improvement. Frequent control testing and staff training foster a vigilant, ready workforce, helping you spot and reduce vulnerabilities before they become problems. Regular testing and training. Leadership must champion compliance initiatives and dedicate resources to strong reporting and controls. A management commitment, consistent mapping of processes, robust documentation, and ongoing risk assessments lay the foundation for long-term compliance. By embracing these practices, organizations can strengthen their compliance posture and build enduring trust with stakeholders. Thank you for joining this walkthrough of SOX compliance and controls essentials. If you found this overview helpful, feel free to learn more and share with colleagues. Stay tuned for more insights.